Hey folks, welcome back to Neppolitics. I'm your host, Neppallv. I'm sorry if I'm coughing. It's allergy season, so if you hear me cough, that's why. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my game Bubble Tank Frenzy and join my Discord. I will include those links below. Well, liking and subscribing is not really a link. You can easily just do that on your own. Um, and also write something in the comments if you disagreed with something I said. I want to make this fun, but stay civil. Um, okay, so today I want to share my thoughts. So I saw Timcast IRL before going to sleep yesterday, and I'll link that specific episode in the description as well. And there were parts of it. There was parts I agreed with and parts I disagreed with. Now they talked about Trump issuing an executive order only allowing citizens to vote, which I am 100% in agreement with. And the reason why is because in order to become a citizen, you have to either be born here or you have to go through a long process. And that long process tests your loyalty to the country. Now, because it actually indicates that you are serious about, living here and you've committed to America as a whole. I'm against but if you allow non-citizens to vote, then you're essentially endorsing open borders, which honestly, in my personal opinion, is akin to imperialism. So as a result, only allowing citizens to vote by requiring proof of citizenship, that's a good thing, ultimately. You don't want non-citizens voting in elections. Ever. Okay. Now, put that aside. There's one thing I disagreed with. They're talking about funding extreme candidates on the left. Now, you might be like, what's wrong with that? The Democrats did that in 2016 to Hillary Clinton endorsed Trump. Trump became president. Yes. Well, it backfired on them as a strategy. If I was strategizing the Democratic Party, I would have advised against that because it's not a strategy that always works. Like Hillary did that to Trump in 2016 because thinking that Trump is an easy candidate to beat. Well, no, Hillary Clinton was a terrible candidate. That's why Trump won in 2016. And also, which is why that strategy hilariously backfired. Now, if Rand Paul was the nominee, he would have defeated Hillary Clinton in an organic fashion. At least his ideology is coherent, right? Now, you might be like, okay, well, radicals are not establishment. So what do we do about that? They're not part of the establishment wing of any party. So you're going to have like this is generally called populism. You got people who don't represent the establishment and who can facilitate change by adhering to their supposed ideologies. Now you might be like, okay, that's reasonable. Why wouldn't I be against it? Well, let's be clear. Populism does not really have a coherent ideology. Okay. All it and from my experience at least, and from my own personal observations, all I've seen populism do is divide the country. By creating polar extremes. So I think while their intentions might be they're doing the same thing Hillary Clinton did in 2016. And I don't know. I'm just gonna say this as a closing statement. Just be careful what you wish for, because sometimes it might be used against you. Alright, so that's all for me. Let me know if you disagreed with anything I said in the comment section. I read all my comments. All the, reasonable comments. So, yeah, that'll be all for me. See you guys in the next episode, and thank you for tuning in to Neppolitics. I'm your host, Neppallv.